No, 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 no. My puppy. That's wise. What is it? There you go. There you go. Good. dogs both to bed. Come here. You want real food? Come on. Good girl. Let me clean my desk. You did something. Now that Suki's not here anymore, I could put this on my dresser. Clean that up and put this where I could see it. There's the battery pack. You need to charge your battery pack while you have a chance. Sweet. She's got her little den now. She should be a happy little mama. Hello there, Sparky Daniels. Good morning. I literally just woke up. Not even true, George. I don't own one, so can't be true. I don't do nothing like that. I don't masturbate at all. And if I did want to masturbate, I would use my hand. I think it's retarded. If you start using vibrators, that's all. Then you get used to vibrators, and then normal orgasms through sexual intercourse doesn't work. So I don't believe in the use of toys at all. At all. You will never see something like that in the background of my house. Never. That's why I don't care if my house is a mess, because there's nothing. I'll never have anything in, no drugs, no toys, no nothing like that. I don't do that. Just don't do it. So the worst that you're gonna see is potato chip bags, candy wrappers, water bottles. I need to get dressed for work and the camera's on my way. What did I do with the stuff for yesterday? I'm gonna dirty up another pair of overalls. So fucking sore. Wait. Okay. It's the same jacket. I need a new t-shirt. Oh, we wear this thing. I didn't wear it. I put this on after I got home. I put both of these on after I got home. Where is everything I took off yesterday? Oh. With my socks attached, apparently. Are you in there? I thought I took my underwear off too. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, she's over there. Huh! My ex-husband, my husband, and my son gave me the sweetest gift for Christmas. They found this at Goodwill. But the best part of the gift is that my husband spent a week going through his phone, like every photograph of our son in his phone. I'll put it here for now. And he put it on this for me. Now the bitch kitty's gone. Oh shit. There's sound. Look, it's a digital photo frame. That's my 11-year-old. Look at Elliot. His first time making a funny face. I fucking love him so much. All right, how do you make it rotate? There we go. Look, that was like 5 seconds after Elliot was born. That's my bed. I had him at home in my bed. Oh, Josh cut off my titty. What a nice daddy. He cut off my titty. That was like Elliot's first day of birth. Look at the baby. Predators can't reach my kid. Don't be weird. You're the only one being weird about it. If you like, why can't we just go, oh my God, look at the baby? He doesn't look like that now. So, look how short my dreads are. Oh my God. Milk junk. The little baby. Oh my goodness. Look at how precious. His blonde hair. Ugh. When he gave me this for Christmas, I lost it crying. I haven't seen a lot of those pictures because they were on his phone. And I don't go through his phone, and we've been separated for 8 years. So the pictures on his phone, like, I don't know what's there. Oh my God, that was literally okay. So this is literally 30 seconds after Elliot was born. Look at him. Look at his little mohawk. Ah! Oh, so cute. Well, listen, here's the thing, right? All those photographs that are right there for the majority are already on the internet. So I'm a content creator. I go online, and so I already know. Here's the thing though. It's already too late. As far as for me, it's already too late. As far as my kid, my husband, like, it's already too late for us. You know, the AI has already got every photograph we've ever taken because they're in our phones. Plus, I already have before, before we knew the dangers, I was already posting pictures of myself and my kid. I've been online since 2003. I've been posting online on some social media before. Okay, so in 2003, it was called Friendster. That was before MySpace. There was, even before that, there was ICQ. Then there's Friendster. Then there's MySpace. Then there's Facebook. And I have been online and posting photographs and on social media literally ever since 2003. So I'm one of the first waves of people. I joined Facebook in 2006. When I joined Facebook, you had to have a fucking invitation code because it was only for college students at that time. So I had to get an invitation code from a friend of mine who went to the University of Washington, Seattle. He was at school with Mark Zuckerberg. No, God, wow, you're a fucking bitch. Yeah, I'm asking for a medal. No, I'm saying that it's already too late. So, like, pictures of me, pictures of my kid, it is what it is. But since you're going to be a fucking cunt, I won't even tell you that. All right. Look at the baby! Oh my god. The dog thinks I'm talking to a pet. Now I can look from my bed. Well, I want to look at it. Yes, right. I'm here. All right. I need to get ready for work. I don't want to go to 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 work. I don't want to go today. But I know that once I get there, I'm going to have so much fun and make money. It's the getting there. That's the hard part, you know? I don't want help. I don't want to. Thinking of excuses to get out of it today. Bless you. You good? Oh, yeah. What happened? Tell me more. You woke up and what happened? My dad used to say that to me all the time. Whenever I'd say, "Hey, Dad," blah 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 blah, and he would just be like, "You woke up and what happened?" What is your deal? What? What the fuck? Oh, fucking hit my ankle. It's like solid wood. I need to do some surgery on my dreadlocks. I'm not wearing you. Oh my goodness, dog. Who what? No. Like, how could you have a bad day with pictures like that going on, you know? I've I have successfully kept a baby alive until that baby reached the age of 11 years old thus far. I am incredibly proud of myself. I'm so grateful. So grateful for my ex-husband. We're separated, but it's interchangeable. He's my husband, my ex-husband. Just depends on my mood. But anyways, I'm so grateful that I have such a wonderful teammate. I mean, he's not perfect. He's not like partner material as far as like relationships, but like, man, he's a fucking great dad and he loves our son. And he has anytime that like I slip, he's like always there to like, to handle it. It's like we always have stressful situations in our personal lives at the opposite times of the year. So when he's stressed out and dealing with shit, like I'm there and but it's just it's so nice. I'm so glad that I made the choice to not have any children until I was 100% ready, and I chose to have a child with someone who I knew very well. I had known Josh already for 12, I don't even know. Yeah, when we got pregnant, Josh and I had already known each other for 15 years. I got pregnant at 30. So, if I can give you one piece of advice, it would just be to make friends with somebody when you're young. Stay friends and then have a child with that person after you've gotten to know them over the course of many, 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 many years. You've seen how they are when they're angry, you've seen how they are when they're upset, you see how they are when they're happy and when they're motivated, and you can you can formulate a great idea of somebody. I knew that Josh was the one I wanted to have a baby with ever since I was like 16. Although I was afraid that if I had a child with him, that my child would have his eye disease, but I have like in I have some good genetics, you know. My genes are fucking strong and healthy, and so I knew that I was pretty confident that if we chose to have a child that his eye disease wouldn't carry on, it would stop with him. He's like the rogue eye disease person in his whole family anyways, so I complain about Josh. You'll never hear me complain about Josh being a parent. I will complain about Josh being a husband, like I just said a minute ago. He's not boyfriend, girlfriend, husband relationship material for me, but he is the absolute best teammate and co-parent I could have ever chosen for myself. He's not a deadbeat dad. He is a wonderful father. He's a human being, so he makes mistakes, but he's still a father who cares a lot and will do whatever, you know? So, it's all I care about is my son's well-being at the end of the day. I don't need to have a boyfriend, okay? I don't need to have a partner to cuddle with at night. I don't need that shit. As long as my kid is taken care of and like what I do makes a difference, you know, I couldn't be in a relationship with him anymore because he can't be the father that he needs to be when he is fighting with someone all the time. And that's all we do when we're in a relationship is fight with each other because we're very headstrong people. And right now, as it is, when we have those types of issues, we can be like, all right, bye. And then hang up the phone with each other and not talk for like a couple hours and then it's over. But in an RV or whatever, when we were living in an RV together and traveling the country, that's not possible. You can't go nowhere. You're just stuck in the same space. And that exacerbated it a lot, but it was still bad when we were living in a big house. Overall, I need a lot of clear shirt. think my long sleeve shirt just might be in the truck. The only time I'll complain about Josh is when it's related to me. I will never complain about Josh when it's related to my son. Because he's 1,000 times better than any other dad I know. I mean, I actually do know a couple of really happy couples that are in wonderful relationships, but I'm friends with the woman. I don't know her husband. So every man that I know, Josh totally 100% is a better father than any of the men that I am aware of in my personal life. He does a better job. But, Josh has a unique opportunity to be there for his child because he has an eye disease, so he can't work like normal. Ugh, I don't want to go to work at all, dude. Oh. Oh, the baby burrito. Oh. Ooh. Hoo. 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 Oh, my ears are doing that thing where my nose is runny a little bit and my ears want to like pop out or whatever and make it like I'm going up a hill. Money. Okay. Are you hungry? Okay. Okay. Money. Money. Wake up. there. No, Orly. I know it smells good, but you can't have it. No, no. Nope. Dog, no. I need to blow my nose, I think. All of the lights of love. Gotta clean up all my papers on my counter. I should put a trash can like right here. I should cut these pieces of wood off and I should attach some kind of trash can here. I'm gonna talk to Rick. You go outside? Uh-huh. You go outside? You got food in your bowl already, dude. You're not getting any cat food. Sorry. I understand that it smells delicious to you, but you can't have it. There you go. You got a full bowl. Can't complain about nothing. You got all your needs could possibly, other than going outside, are met. What? What? Me. Okay, what do you want? What do you want? Do you want to go outside? Do you want to go potty outside? No. Okay. Do you want what? I need to blow my nose. Ugh. I think I'm getting sick. Which wouldn't make sense. Where's my juice? Juice, this is me. All right, I need you to go that way. Go. Go. All right, yes, go. Go. Good boy. Up in your bed. Turn, sit. Good job. All of the lights, all of the lights. Oh, she's not even here. I see her outside. Okay. Here she comes. Are you hungry, Mama? Oh, your fat belly can't get through the belt. Come on. Okay. No, you've got your food. Kitty got her food. You got your bed right here. You got your bed right there. Kitty's got her bed up on my bed. Okay, cat is taken care of. Let's get some of my liquid energy. Do you want to go outside? Do you want to go potty outside? No. Okay, so then what's your deal? When he sits down, that means no. The answer is no. Back in my day, they used to call these hide a hickey dickies. Okay, what was I just doing? I just put my knife on, so no, we're not going to do that. Okay, so yes, do you want to go outside? Yes. I wish I could, Dr. Crack, but I don't have any shelves. I don't have anything like upward. I don't have anywhere to put anything. That's actually one of my number one issues. I desperately need a real girl to come here and show me how to do that. I don't know what to do. My brain's not built for that, unfortunately. If I had more storage space, I'd use the shit out of it. But until I can convert my bus myself, it's just not going to happen. Unfortunately, in the real world, you cannot just hope someone will come and help you and rescue you. In the real world, you have to accept the reality that no one is coming to rescue you. And if you want something done, you literally have to do it yourself. And so, unfortunately, I am spread too thin. Okay. I'm like on a piece of crusty toast, and it's like desperately trying to get that last little bit of butter to the edge. Like, I'm overwhelmed. I personally, right now, at this juncture in my life, it's not something that I can care about. I have this really unique ability to put on blinders, completely ignore something until the time is ready. Because otherwise, I will be a fucking miserable stress ball complaining about everything. I think what I'm going to do actually this week, sometime this week, is a lot of this food that's here. I don't have the ability to make food anymore in my home. So I think what I'm going to do is go through and get rid of all of the food that I am never going to use. That's never going to be able, I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of it all. And that will make a huge difference in this little pocket of space. So, but I hang out mostly over there. So I don't have to see it if I don't want to, because I trust that eventually a time will come where it will be handled. Until then, I literally cannot make myself disturbed with not being able to handle it myself. So, oh good, I got a bottle of water. All right, got a couple of insures, got a couple of juices. Yeah, I desperately would love to have an organized home that looks like a real place. It's not just like a tunnel, one room. I'd love to have like walls and closets where you can put things. Like there's nowhere to hide things here. Like normally in houses you could put things behind a closet and shut the door and forget about it. But here you can't do that. There's no doors anywhere. Not a single door in sight. So that's not a reality for me, unfortunately, which makes life a lot harder. Yes, I do have the outdoors, 1,000%.
Percival, that's exactly correct. So after a couple of months, after a couple of years, it's been almost 5 years. So you're like nailing it, basically. I've been in this bus for almost 5 years. 5 years I've been in this bus this year. 2021, August of 2021 is when I bought this bus. So yeah, 5 years as of August. And like, I also, the thing is that I do a lot of hobbies. Like the thing that's taking up the space here, it's a sewing machine and some fabric. You know what I'm saying? Like everything around here, like back in the back of the house, is hobby stuff. It's all hobby stuff that's taking up places. So I would love to have like a little studio or something that I could just park next to and have my little studio that I go back and forth with, and I could put all my hobby shit in the studio, or I could live in the studio and keep all my hobby shit here. Whatever. I would love to have a little space. All I need, like the perfect opportunity for me, if I'm just by myself with my kid, if I'm not moving in with my husband, um, or like sharing a land with my husband, the perfect situation um, would be for me to have like a barn that's been converted into like a livable space, or even a shed that's converted into a livable space. Something that at the very least is clean and fresh. I don't care if it doesn't have insulation as long as it's wired for electricity. So, if I could have like a piece of land and a little shed, I could build a bathroom in the shed. So that way I have in my studio a bathroom, and then I would have a functioning bathroom. Like I would like to have a shower and a tub. A tub is really what I want personally for myself. Whoa. He's a good boy. He gets good boy treats. Load up on your bed. Go get your bed. Go. You can just walk right by it like that. Good boy. Up. He's so big and wide that he's like, I can't get through this little space. Oh, yeah. Well, so I already have chickens, and I'm actually rehoming my chickens like right now, currently. Just waiting for a day off so that I can have the person come and get the chickens. That's really, truly all that it is. All right. What time is it? 8:30. Let's go. All right. Go lay down. Let me turn my light off. Go on. What a good boy. You want your blanket? Good boy. Lay down. Lay down. I tuck you in. Lay down. I'll tuck you in. Good boy. Good boy. Lay down, tuck in. No, I don't want that up there. It's going to smell like dog. Put that right there. There you go, sweet pea. Look at that pupperito. This chair, when I first moved here to this house, I was living in a tent because my bus, I ran away. I essentially like ran away from the land that I was living on because some weirdos from the internet paid someone to come to my house to fuck with me. And so I had to escape, essentially. I packed my shit in my car and I dipped out. And I didn't come back to get my bus for like 6 months. It took 6 months for me to go back to be able to get my bus because I had to be able to find a dude who could help me get my bus started. And so I had to wait for Adam to have like the bandwidth to be able to do that. So Adam and the guy that I used to work for, Brad, we all went, picked up my bus, And then the bus was so trashed. The people who were looking for me had gone into my bus and trashed it, and stolen things. Oh. So my bus was just a fucking upside down shit show nightmare. It took me another month of every moment of free time I had. I was working on this bus. I had to take out some of the metal, the roof. If you see, there's like rivets. The rivets are not rivets, thank God. They're flathead screwdriver or Phillips head screwdriver screws. So they're Phillips head screws. So I had to unscrew all the bolts in the back of my bus where my bed is. I had to take apart every piece of metal that was on my bed area because it was gross. And I was afraid there were like going to be mice living in the walls or something. I didn't know. Come to find out, mice cannot live in the walls because each segment itself is see how there's bolts right here? So like this area right here, but under this window, you can't go from here to here. So there's no possible way for any rodents to live in the walls. And so anyway, I escaped. I came here, I lived in a tent for probably 3 months, and then winter hit, and we had this thing called a bomb cyclone. And when the bomb cyclone hit, it was like winds that were like 113 miles an hour. My little tent, I had a canvas tent. It was a nice tent. It looked like one of those tents that is like a circus tent. It was like a round tent with a big pole in the middle, like a circus. Anyway, it was a nice canvas tent. So anyway, oops. So anyway, I finally got my bus back. I cleaned my bus. I lived in the tent for 3 months. Then I moved into the shed for another 3 or so months until we were able to get the bus. But yeah, my perfect situation would be a place, just a piece of land where there's electricity and water. And I mean, even if it's like an off-grid setup, I'd be happy as long as I don't have to do the infrastructure myself. Because I'm not a man. I'm not a man with like blue collar experience. I'm learning all my blue collar experience like right now. So I'm getting there, and I've learned a lot in the last year and a half since all this happened. By the time that everything is said and done, so next year, stay tuned because I am going to be converting my bus without a doubt. It's just a matter of right now I'm in limbo and I'm just having to be patient. And I'm a very patient person. I will sit and wait until God deems it to be ready. And that's just all there is to it. What's up, Eric Boggs? It's funny. I know a Jesse Boggs. All right, I'm about to go. Oh, I need to braid my hair. Are you hearing me from my headphones or from the phone? What do you think? No, nobody has eyes. I'm not going to be relocating to Colorado, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't do electricity either. Percival, I'm nervous about that shit. I already brushed my teeth this morning before I even came on this live stream. Sweet, I can see the back of my head in my mirror. Besides that, if I ever did forget to brush my teeth, I have a spare toothbrush in my car. Plus, I always carry this with me. I really like this stuff. People laugh at me for using it, but I I always keep a spare one with me. It's the Sawek Al-Falah. They are it's a stick, and you chew on the end of it, and then you rub it on your teeth, and it has this plant has enzymes and amino acids and stuff in it. It kills bacteria, prevents cavities. It's actually really awesome. Love that stuff. I love them. I love them. I use them all the time. But mostly I use them when I'm sitting in my car after I've gone out to eat and I'm like, oh, my teeth feel like shit. I want to brush my teeth. I don't have a toothbrush right now because I'm at a restaurant or whatever. Or I'm in my ex-husband's car. And so I always have one of those sticks on me. There's one in my purse. There's one in my work bag. And then I have extras here. Need a headband. My hair was in my face yesterday. Got my purse. Turn off the heater. Lights are off. What's Adam doing? Dude, they Adam let Amy's dad come back and live here. So now my ass is never gonna have to be alone again, which is great because I fucking hate being here all by myself. It's too remote. And there's too many people who want me dead right now, from the internet. So I don't like to live by myself when I'm actively being hunted, you know? You just never know when they're gonna try to shoot their shot. And so now he's back. So now I won't be alone anymore, which makes me so happy. I'm so glad that he's here. I would much rather have him living in this RV in the front yard than for me to be by myself. Let's see. The waterfall's not doing diddly. Let's check the river, check the mail real quick. Start your car, Heather, so that way it can warm up. My truck tried to break down on me yesterday. The idle controller is going bad. Yay. I have a feeling that when I go to work and I tell the guy whose house I work at what's going on with my truck, he's probably going to want to fix it. So I might get my truck fixed today, and I might get paid money. Would you just look at that? That incredible, gorgeous. Even though it's muggy and rainy, Yeah, it's really weird how these people who do the gang stalking, you know, it's really bizarre how they are able to just like consistently get away with it. There's no outlet really. And I mean, it's coming soon. You know, it's definitely coming. There will come a time where um people like me can just like call and report a situation, and then there will be an investigative process. It will happen, but unfortunately, because these, you know, the evil opens with the what I want, this body, this authoritative body who will do investigating, that is just another way for them to have oversight on what we're doing. And it sucks that what I have to do, you know, is like try to get that process moving instead of just being able to, you know, we can just coexist. I do live in the woods. Yes, indeed. I live in the mountains. Oh, there's a mountain right behind me. Hmm. And then more woods behind me. It's awesome. Yeah, well, so the thing is unfortunately people, and that's why I'm working so hard when it comes to my own child. Um, People don't have hobbies. They don't have interests, and they don't have spirituality. And because they don't have hobbies, they don't have interests, and they don't have spirituality, they look to the internet for their interests, their entertainment, passing time. They look to content to make them have emotions. It gives them dopamine. It gives, you know, it makes them feel things that they are just sitting as a potato in their house. So they don't get those emotional roller coaster, the waves of feeling, which is natural for a person to have, is different feelings. But when you're just sitting, um, yes. And you got to combine that with the fact that they also do not have any spirituality, which means they put content creators on a pedestal. And then when that content creator does something human, it's like the end of the world, and it goes from obsession in a positive way to obsession in a negative way. And that's how it happens 100%. That's how it happened to me, is that people come here, think I'm so amazing, put me on some kind of pedestal, and then I inevitably do something human. I am not trying to portray myself to be anything that I'm not, which, so of all the people in the whole world, it's bizarre that people do that to me because I don't put on a fake show. Like, I am not successful at content creation because I refuse to pander to the lowest common denominator. I'm not going to try and make content that gets numbers or that people just can't help but comment on. I don't care. I'm going to post what's happening in my life right now earnestly. If it does well, it does well. If it doesn't, I don't care. I'm still going to post. I didn't make a single dollar off of social media for like the last year and a half. And I mean, I've still been live streaming just like always. So it's like, it's funny because these guys come in here and it's like, I don't recall portraying myself in any kind of way that makes it like, oh, I'm seeking approval. I'm not seeking your approval. I'm not here for you to tell me how pretty I am or buy my titty pictures, or like, I'm not here for any of that. Like, I'm just literally giving you a window into my life. My whole life, it's probably partially a trauma response because I thought that I was misunderstood. But what I have come to realize over the years is I'm not being misunderstood at all. Some people are just bad. Some people just have evil in their hearts and they are lying. I didn't even realize that. Like, what? I literally thought that all the people who did me wrong, or like, if there was like a misunderstanding between a couple of friends or whatever, I genuinely thought that the person who was telling the other person those things was just reading me wrong, was just misunderstanding me. And so they were saying these things from a place of misunderstanding. What I have now come to realize is no, in fact, they were intentionally lying about me because they saw something in me that I didn't even see in myself. And like, there's apparently, I have something about me that makes me interesting to people. I don't quite understand it, but like, I mean, let's just be honest. Like, if I could potentially make a little bit of money by already doing what I'm going to do in my day to day, why wouldn't I do that? You know, like, I'm going to live stream when I'm doing my hobbies because I want to inspire people to have hobbies, and I'm already going to be doing it. Why not try to make a couple of bucks extra while I'm doing, like what? If I don't make money, who cares? I am still putting, I'm still being my true self. And if you go back, you can watch me over the course of a year. You could go on my YouTube right now and you could go back to 2024, the end of 2024, and you could watch the whole process of me moving into the tent, moving from the tent into the shed. I live streamed all of it. So you will see me during good times, bad times, stressful times. You'll see my behavior at my absolute worst. I have live streamed myself at my absolute worst, my worst behavior. I continue to live stream because it's honest and I'm just a fucking honest person. I have nothing. I'm not ashamed of I don't do anything when I'm in my worst that is like shameful. Like, the worst thing I do is yell. I'm loud because I get overwhelmed and I start to yell. I don't call people names. I don't hit people. I don't throw things, break things. I don't make, like, my animals aren't like afraid when I walk into a room. I'm not just like that. At my absolute worst, I will be loud. I will yell. I'm already a loud person. So the concept of me being loud when I'm under stress is not too foreign. So anyway, I'm not ashamed of who I am as a person, and I have absolutely nothing to hide. I don't do anything. I don't do anything illegal. I don't do anything problematic. I just mind my own fucking business. I literally, people have a real hard time coming to grips with the fact that I don't involve myself in drama. You're not going to hear me fucking talking shit about other content creators or mutuals or whatever. I have absolutely no drama with anyone except for the women who are gang stalking me. Those are the only women that I have any kind of like drama with. Like, not even kidding. In my entire life, the only even tiniest bit of drama is that. That's it. Is the fact that I have to deal with gang stalking. That's the only thing in my whole life that is problematic or dramatic or whatever. If it's just me and my life, there ain't nothing. I'm happy. My life is good. Even as stressful and uncomfortable, like, I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm 100% comfortable living the lifestyle, like in this bus, on this property. I'm not trying to say that I have the most comfortable life. It's not comfortable, but that doesn't mean I'm not happy. That doesn't mean I'm not content. I can be uncomfortable. Being uncomfortable is like the best skill you can learn as a human being, is how to handle being uncomfortable. And it's really important that we all learn how to be uncomfortable. Because I'm going to tell you right now, everything you ever wanted is right on the other side of your discomfort. You stay in your little comfort zone, you will never, ever, ever grow and change in any way. I'm going to go fix the thing real quick. Oh, that's interesting, Edward. I could have sworn this was literally a live stream all about me. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe this is Edward's channel and I just somehow figured out a way. So maybe I should talk about Edward instead, because this is actually not my YouTube channel and it's not my live stream, and it's not a live stream literally all about me, I guess. Weird. Edward is more than happy. Everybody go to Edward's channel and watch Edward. Dog hair. Ugh, dog. Oh my God, I forgot all about my coffee beans. The lady gave me coffee beans at the shop. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. I'll see you later. I'm headed to work. I'm going to work. That's what. All right. Love you guys. Okay, great. Continue, please, commenting. Tell me. No, wait, here, let's hang out for a little bit so more of you can tell me how terrible I am. So that way I can gain a couple more pennies. Keep going. Keep going. Tell me how terrible I am. Good. Good. Oh, Keisha, you're sweet. Bye, Violet. I own my own business, Jake. And so because I own my own business, I can look any way I want because I'm in control. Oh, thank you, Schematic. Valuable assets, exactly. 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 Yes, we saw you say the statement about whatever. No, I don't own a table at a farmer's market. Okay, Edward. All right,